Welcome to Silver Linings. My name is Sue Perry, and I am here at Turners Falls High School for a Coaches vs. Cancer fundraiser event for Jenna Patala. She is a former student here. She graduated in 2016, and she is battling cancer. I think sarcoma is the cancer that she is battling, and we're hoping that we have a successful fundraiser, and I'm going to have a little bit of a chat with the former athletic director at Turners Falls High School. So if you could just tell me your name and give us a little bio of what you're...
I'm Adam Graves, and former athletic director here for the past 10 years, and now I'm the high school PE teacher and just been involved in athletics and everything my entire life, and I'm a graduate of Turners. And
What year? What year?
1996. Yeah.
My husband and I are graduates in 1975, so we got a few
There we
years
go.
on
Yep.
you. Yeah. So we will not be participating in the basketball game tonight.
Exactly. Me either.
I'm a cheerleader, so I'll be cheering them on. So what is your relationship with Jenna as far as how did you come to know Jenna? And
I've known Jenna her whole life. Her dad was my basketball coach, and just from being around town. And then when I started working here, she was an athlete, three-sport athlete, played soccer, basketball, got hurt, so she couldn't play basketball, and then obviously softball was her standout. She was an intern for me, always involved in athletics and involved in the school, and just did a little bit of everything for everyone here.
did she attend a college, or did she?
Yeah, she attended Wesleyan College, and then has worked at a few different colleges and is currently coaching softball at Babson College.
What was her major when she attended college?
I think she was an English major. Yep, she'd done a few different things, was looking to get into possibly teaching, some athletic training type stuff, whatever, but I think she ended up being an English major.
So did she actually do any teaching, or you said now she's a coach?
Yeah, she more got into the coaching brand of everything, worked through some athletic departments, athletic administration, and that as such, rather than like going and teaching traditional classroom.
Has like a dream job kind of to me, yeah. She must have been really enjoying it. Do you know when her diagnosis was made, or has what led her to have a physical or diagnosis?
I'm not sure about the details, to be perfectly honest with you. We found out about it early fall, I want to say. And we've done this Coaches vs. Cancer event in the past. We did it for Earl McGraw, former assistant principal here and at the tech school. And we've done it in the past just to donate to the Coaches vs. Cancer Fund. But when it touches the community, it's much better to do it for someone who's given so much, and her family's given so much back to the school also.
That's wonderful. Do you? So I anticipate family members might be here this evening to kind of support the effort, and family and friends and classmates, and I know hopefully a lot of alumni will come out to support this very worthy cause. Well, thanks for speaking with me for a few minutes, and enjoy your evening.
Thank you.
Coaches vs. Cancer began as an initiative in college basketball started by the University of Missouri's men's basketball coach, Norm Stewart, and has now become a national initiative uniting basketball coaches, players, and fans at all levels in an effort to raise awareness and money for a cure for cancer. During tonight's game, you will notice coaches wearing sneakers, which was part of the original initiative. You will also notice that the players, the cheerleaders, band members, and coaches are dedicating tonight's game to various people in their lives who have been affected by cancer. Tonight's proceeds, as you all know, are going directly to Turners Falls' very own Jenna Patala to help with the medical expenses that come along with the battle against this terrible disease. For tonight's game, we're going to have a halftime performance by the cheerleaders, a Chuck-a-Duck event during halftime, and then after the third quarter, we will have the drawing for the 50-50 raffle, as well as a special Stand Up to Cancer event. So if you haven't purchased or grabbed a sunflower, you should do that. We thank you all for your contributions in support of this important cause. A few other thank yous are in order. Thank you to Adam Graves and his help with organizing and setting up for tonight's game. Also, thank you to Maddie Lamatanian and Kai Dennett for their work on creating the posters that you see around the gym, as well as helping with setup.
Could you say your name and kind of give me a little brief bio of your relationship with Jenna?
My name is Jen Luciano. I am the athletic director at Turners Falls High School. Prior to this, I was a 7th grade social studies teacher, and I taught Jenna, and also was part of the coaching staff for softball, so I've been around Jenna a lot. And then she's been somebody that's around us a lot as coaches, and she's a coach herself, so I've been there for a while.
So you are originally from Turners Falls?
No.
Okay, so you're kind of transplanted
Yep.
from some other location. How do you feel like the community is around here, the spirit of the community in Turners Falls is thus far since you've been here in the school and participating in different activities?
This is my 19th year in the district, and I love Turners Falls. It's a really special place. It's a nice small community. People help each other out. When stuff like this is happening, people step up. It's really something that makes this place really special, and it's one of the reasons why recently, in the last couple of years, we bought a house in Montague so that we could be closer to everything and be a part of the community here because we love it so much.
Now, you said you coached Jenna in 7th grade when she was in 7th grade, is that correct?
I was a teacher for her in 7th grade. I didn't really coach her because she moved past middle school. She didn't play on the middle school team, but I was the middle school coach at the time.
Now you said you do still have a close relationship with her because she is involved in coaching at what school is it again?
She is a college coach now, but prior to that she was coaching some of our area travel teams, so she kind of stayed in touch with all of the coaches through that, and she coached some of our younger kids in a suburban setting. We did suburban softball, so she's kind of been around a while, which is awesome.
Do you know when did you find out or hear of her diagnosis with sarcoma? And was that something that you had known for a while, or how has that happened? How did you become aware of Jenna's situation?
We were friends on social media, and she made a post probably, I don't know, a month or two ago announcing her diagnosis, and I think that's obviously a shock to everyone because she's a young, healthy kid, and unfortunately, cancer diagnoses happen whether you're young or healthy or whatever, and it's something we unfortunately have to deal with.
Right. I think we'd be hard pressed to find any person that has not been touched in some way by the cancer. My own mother, for example, she was diagnosed with cancer, and she passed away in 2009. And I just had a relative, niece, in her 40s, died last July, and so it just touches everybody's life. I mean, it's really hard. But I can tell by the people that are here gathered for this event that they have a lot of support, and that's what it's all about, because this is a tough struggle for somebody, going through treatment and all that entails. So I'm sure family and friends are very appreciative of what this school has done for the family and her struggle with this ravaging disease. It's just horrible. So, well, thank you very much for all you've done to organize this event, and I'm sure it's going to be a great success. So thank you very much for taking a few minutes to talk to me. I know you're busy. Thanks.
Thank you.
Could you please tell me your name and give me a little idea of your relationship that you've had with Jenna? And
My name is Maddie Limatanian, and I grew up watching Jenna play softball. I was always inspired to be as good of an athlete as she is. She's an all-state athlete here, and that's always been one of my goals. And growing up, you didn't find a lot of athletes that were really dominant in all the sports they played, so I strive to be as good as she was, not only as an athlete but as a person. And I've been coached by Jenna over the years, and I grew up playing Suburban, and when she handed over the Suburban coach title to Jason Sauls, she was still in the area, she was still getting involved with softball, and I've been really touched by her and how strong she is with her fight against cancer and in softball in general and just as a person.
You know, I think she's probably had a good core group of family and friends and teachers that have really been an impact in her life to kind of show her and guide her through her life. Now, when you were doing softball, I know you have been an outstanding softball player too, so you had quite a mentor with Jenna being a part of that. Any other memory that you might specifically recall, like going to a game and having one phenomenal victory or defeat or something, and you can really learn from how somebody reacts from winning a lot and then when you have the agony of defeat.
I specifically remember going to a state final at Worcester State. I can't recall the year. I want to say maybe it was 2016 or senior year. I remember going to the game at Worcester State, and I remember watching them win and how cool it was to see all those girls so happy that they had just won states and all the time and effort that they put in. Specifically, Jenna obviously was an outstanding softball player, and like seeing them win also as a little girl, I was like, wow, I want to do that one day. So it definitely gave me a lot of motivation to be where I'm at today with sports, and having people like Jenna growing up and watching them is just, I think it's something that every little girl strives to be.
So she was an inspiration clearly at a young age for you. Yeah. Now, what position did Jenna play? Was she a pitcher like you?
She was not a pitcher. I think she was a second baseman, if I recall correctly, but she was just overall very good, and I think coach could have put her anywhere.
It seems like it takes it's a team effort though, because I've been to your softball games, and I mean you have to have everybody in their A game, really, if you're going to go on to be a champion like you have been several times in your career. So, have you spent much time with her since you left Turners Falls High School, and then went to college? So I suppose that kind of was a bit of a break for you in the relationship with her.
Yeah, it was a bit of a break. Obviously, I still saw her. She's a pretty known athlete from Turner, so even if I'm not seeing her, her name comes up often, like describing how she played and how she was. But I had an encounter with her a couple of years back when I was looking into some travel softball teams. I looked at the team that she was managing, and because of the different financial issues and just the time spent for traveling, I didn't end up there. However, I did enjoy watching a program that she really has developed, the Western Mass Warriors. They're still a huge team today, and because of Jenna, they're growing and getting better athletes every single time that they have a tryout.
Now, when you found out about her diagnosis, I'm sure maybe that might have triggered a little bit within you, because I know you personally have had, a situation in your own personal life that has really been a heartbreak for you, and you'd like to talk about how that situation has impacted you and your life and your family.
When I heard about it honestly broke my heart and brought tears to my eyes, because there's so many individuals who are affected by the awful disease of cancer daily. Personally, my mom passed away when I was very young, and she was a very healthy person her entire life. She was a great athlete here, and it's a hard thing to overcome, getting the idea of how effective this disease is on so many innocent people that don't deserve to go through it, and hearing that she had been diagnosed with cancer, it really took a spot in my heart. Although I know that she is a very strong person, and every day there's more medicine that comes out, and I pray that she's able to overcome it. And for everybody fighting out there, I hope that one day there's a cure, because there's too many people in our lives that get taken out because of this awful disease.
Well, I'm sure with the efforts that have been put forth for this event, it'll be a great comfort for the family and her friends, and the support that is being shown here tonight. And that's what it's really all about, because you can't go through this alone. You need so many people there, praying and cheering for you to make this fight a winning fight, and she is a winner. So let us all just hope that for Jenna's sake we have a successful treatment for her, and things will turn out real well. So thank you very much, Maddie,
Thank
for
you.
talking to me.
Thank you.
So we're outside of the Turners Falls High School gym, and we are here at the event for Jenna Patala, the Coaches versus Cancer. And outside of the gym, they have a couple of posters, and they depict Jenna doing her softball during her softball career. And one in particular has Jenna hoisting the championship trophy that they won that year. I believe this is her senior year, and there's also a poster right next to this one of her junior year where they also won the championship. So Jenna was quite an athlete, and but it takes a village, it takes a team, and she was part of a really great team. So could you tell us your name, please?
Hey, my name is Jason Sauls.
And what is your relationship with Jenna, and how did you come to meet her?
Well, I had the opportunity to coach Jenna when she was 14 years old. We had a suburban team at Turners Falls, and I coached her for a couple of years. And some highlights: we won a couple championships, so it was good.
So, have you been part of her athletic career since that time, or?
After that, I just watched her play in high school. She played with my daughter, like I said earlier. I had an opportunity to coach with her actually for a travel team for a couple of years, the Western Mass Warriors.
You coached with her.
Yep.
Coached with her. Okay.
So I had the opportunity to coach with her, the Western Mass Warriors, and we had some successful years doing that also.
You won championships, I guess.
Well, we didn't win championships, but we won a couple tournaments, which was nice. But I was able to help her and some other folks. Sorry. I'm not very good speaker, so I apologize. So I had the opportunity to coach with her and some other folks, and from there we grew a team, and like I said, we won a couple tournaments, so it was good.
So it sounds like Jenna found her niche in the coaching realm.
Oh, absolutely.
Because she did, I guess, go to college and major in English, but she never did teach, but she did go into doing a coaching position and that kind of thing in the collegiate league. Is that how that came about for her?
Correct. I believe she started at Nichols, and then she moved on to Babson, where I think she still is. So yeah, she has a huge passion for coaching softball and recruiting and helping younger generations of softball players. So she does a very good job with that.
And so it sounds like she found her niche. Did she come back during spring? Was she ever to come back during the spring season and watch the Turners Falls with Maddie pitching and all that?
Absolutely. There was plenty of times where Jenna came back and watched a lot of our games, cheered them on, and spoke with some of the players, cheered them on and hyped them up and get them ready for games and stuff like that. Yes.
Well, you know what? I think this evening is all about us doing the cheering for her, kind of supporting her, getting out there, getting behind her, and I hope she really can feel in her heart the love and support of all the people that are here tonight to kind of, cheer her on and support her in her struggle with her cancer. So thank you very much for having a few words with her. Thank you very
Stay
much.
strong, Jenna.
Oh,
Stay strong, Jenna.
you've heard that.
Shut that door! Everybody! That was close. Two of bounced out.
Hey everybody, we're going to get ready to do the 50-50 raffle, but just a really quick thank you to everybody who came out tonight. Our grand total for the evening was $3,970. And the takeaway for the 50-50 raffle tonight will be $360, so that's a pretty awesome thing. So we're going to have Jenna, our guest of honor, draw the 50-50 number, and then we'll do our stand up to cancer with our sunflowers. All right, if she drew her own, I promise it's not rigged. We have number 1952423. 1952423. We have a winner? And we donated that to Jenna. Can we just have everybody stand up with their sunflowers and show Jenna and her sunflowers how much she means to us? So fill the gym with some sunflower power.